afternoon. Welcome to a little Pilates Flow. This is going to be a nice, short, sweet 20 minutes of Pilates. So remember, in your exercise and your wellness and your moving around and taking care of yourself, you don't have to spend an entire hour if you don't have it, and oftentimes we just can't carve out that much time. So a little bit goes a long way. Even if you have 10, 15, 20 minutes, take advantage of that time and move around. This Pilates Flow is labeled a 4 chili pepper class. If you're not familiar with my chili pepper structure in teaching right now, is just a symbol of the intensity of the class. So from 1 to 5, this is more of an intense flow. So we will be moving, we will be breathing. Remember to rest whenever you need to rest. So regardless of the intensity the class brings to you, you're still in charge and you still make all the decisions based on how you feel and how your body's doing. All right, so let's not waste any more time. We're gonna be on our backs to begin with. Knees in a bent position. Take a moment to settle down here. Fine if you want a little lift behind the back of the head with a blanket or a soft towel. Relax the arms down to your sides. A little rock of the knees side to side. Let your lower spine just rotate gently here. Loosening everything up, start taking some deep breaths. Remember, your ribs are able to move as you breathe. So as you take some nice, rich breaths, allow the ribs to open and close. All right, bring the knees back into center. We're going to gently ease the legs into this tabletop position, one leg at a time. A nice way to kind of ease your abdominals into working to support your back here. All right, you have a choice of keeping a neutral spine with a little bit of an arch in the lower back, or grounding that lower back into the mat. All right, any discomfort in your lower back, just place one foot right down on the floor. Let's warm up with the 100. So we're gonna roll the head up and forward, reach the fingertips forward, and a nice gentle pump of the arms up and down. Breathing in for 5, and out for 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. You can use these pumps actually to relax your arms, relax your chest and your shoulders. So you're releasing any tension that's built up there. Think of just shaking it off with your arms. 2 more sets here. And last time, breathe in and out. Good, lowering the head down to the mat. Let's extend the feet up and reach, lengthen the back of the legs, and then come right back to your tabletop. So just a nice stretch, lengthening out the hamstrings. This time at the top, draw the toes towards your face. Nice stretch length for the calf. Point the toes a little bit, come back to tabletop. 2 more times like that. Lengthen up, draw the toes. Little point of the toes, return to table. 1 more time, lengthen up. Toes towards you. Lengthen away. Good, let's stay in tabletop here. We're gonna roll this tabletop a little bit side to side. So relax the arms, maybe turn the palms face up. We're gonna send the tabletop a little bit over to one side, back into center, and send it off to the other side. So your hips are rolling across the back of your pelvis. Keeping that same distance between your knees and your chest. Just
a nice warm up for the obliques, the deeper stomach muscles. One more time. And coming into center. Good, let's go into single leg stretch. So rolling the head up and forward. We're gonna keep one knee towards the chest, holding on to the knee and the ankle of that side, reaching the opposite leg long, and then switch out sides. So just a nice back and forth flow. Think of reaching, making your legs longer each time they go out. Breathing in for one set, and then out for the next. Breathe in, and out. Remember, your shoulders are relaxed. Nice separation between your shoulders and your ears. One more set. Breathe in, and out. Hug both knees into the chest. Relax that lower back and let it lengthen into the floor. Little roll side to side. Stretch everything out. Good, let's lower one foot to the floor. Opposite leg is gonna stretch long, and we're gonna go ahead and turn into this Pilates stance position. Your thigh is rotating out from the hip. We're gonna do some leg circles here. If you'd like to extend that lower leg long, feel free to do that. Arms relaxed down by your sides. Let's circle. Imagine that the toes are drawing some nice circles on the ceiling and the wall in front of you. You can make these small or big, but ideally you want to keep your abdominals supporting that whole core. Everything staying stable as you circle that leg. Reverse the direction. Open and back up. Open and up. Same idea with lengthening that leg. Imagine it growing longer as you circle. One more. Lengthen and hug that knee into the chest. And switching out sides. So other leg comes up. Lengthen that leg long. Rotate from the hip. That thigh goes out a little bit. Nice turned out position. Shoulders relaxed away from your ears. And starting across. Down, out, and up. Across. Down, out, up. Nice, smooth, coordinated quality. So it's the same speed throughout your circle. Lengthening that leg. Imagine that hip joint is just nice and open and free to move. Reversing direction, send that leg out. Down, across, and center. Out. And open. Two more here. Breathing in. And breathing out. Hug that last knee into the chest. Give it a little stretch. And lower that foot to the floor, dropping both knees open into a butterfly stretch. Relax the inner thighs. Little stretch, long. Good. Coming into center. All right, let's do a little crisscross before we change positions. So starting in tabletop, where we've already been before. Hands behind the head, head lifted. Elbows are nice and relaxed open. So don't get into this pulling position where you're cranking on your head. Open and just fingertip touch on the back of the head. Good, we're gonna send out one leg long. Take that same side and twist to the opposite direction. Coming back into center. Other leg long, twist to the opposite direction. So this becomes a nice smooth flow side to side. Keeping the shoulders lifted as you can, but also relaxed away from the ears. And twist. And twist. 2 more sets. Exhale. Last time, twist. And twist. Rolling the body down, hug those knees into the chest. Stretch out the lower back. Little rock side to side. Good, we're gonna roll our way over onto hands and knees. Take your time coming. Once you get to head and knees, let's lengthen the back in this position. Wake up the abdominals here. We're gonna go into a little bird dog or alternate leg and arm reach. So instead of just the leg reaching, we also have that opposite arm reaching in front and then lowering down. Switching out sides. Reach both the arm and the leg away from the body. Keep the back of your neck nice and long. Reach and lower down. And breathe in and out. And reach and down. One more like this. Reach and down. Let's stretch the back. So take a deep breath in. On the exhale, roll into a nice C curve. Send the shoulder blades up high. It's like a cat stretch. And then come back to that center place. Lengthen the top of the head towards the wall in front of you. Again, take a deep breath in. On the exhale, round and roll. And come back into center. Good, we're gonna start that same reach of the arm and the leg, just adding one little piece. We're gonna curl it in. Use that same rounding of the spine, opposite elbow to the opposite knee, and then send it nice and long away from the body and lower down. Same thing on the other side. Reach away, round the spine, shoulder blades high, and then send it out right where it came from, lower to the floor. And again, reach. Send the shoulder blades high, round that back. Send the arm and the leg back out where they came from. Lower down. We've got one more to go. Reach. And roll into that C curve. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Reach everything back out long. And lower down to the floor. Good. Go ahead and sink your hips towards a child's pose. Take a little breather here. And we're going to go right back onto our backs. 2 more things to do. Hang in there. All right. Relaxing the back onto the floor. Same bent knee position. A little bit of bridging here. So relax the upper body. Core is nice and stable. Take a deep breath in and out. On the next inhale, float the hips up. Exhale, slowly draw them down. We're going to do a few like this and then add something to it. Floating up and exhale down. And breathe in, lift. And exhale down. 2 more like this. Breathe in. and out. And this last one, we're gonna hold in this lifted position. Keep the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Shifting a little bit side to side. The opposite heel floats up as you do, but the hips stay level. So they're not dropping and dipping, they're coasting side to side. Shifting one way. And shifting the other way. Keep lengthening the whole top of the body. So from the shoulders all the way down to the knees, keep lengthening and opening as you go. Good, we're gonna keep that same side to side weight shift. If you wanna stay right here with the lift of the heel, feel free to do that. If you want to play with extending one leg up in the air, reach, bring it down. Keep everything lifted. Same thing to the other side. Extend and reach and lower down. Nice, smooth, coordinated. Shift and reach and down. Shift and reach. And now we've got one more on each side. Take a deep breath in. And out. Here's your last one. Reach. And lower down. One more lift. One more lengthening at the top of the body. And smoothly drop the hips to the ground. Go ahead and hug the knees into the chest one more time. Lengthen out that lower back. Little massage, side to side. Lowering back to the mat. And let's finish the same way we started. A little rock of the knees, side to side. Let the lower spine twist and rotate and open up. And that's it. That was 20 minutes of Pilates. So anytime you have for a practice that you enjoy, whether it's Pilates, yoga, dance, walking, running, a little bit's fine. You don't have to invest a full hour class or a full hour practice, all right? So be good to yourself. Take a good break here, drink some water, refresh yourself, and then go on into the rest of your day. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Peace.